Bye. All right, live from Waterloo Public Access Studio, it's Ms. Rocky and Shagiva's North End Update Live.
Bringing you the good stuff from a North End perspective, of course.
All right, today's guest, internationally acclaimed blues musician, Waterloo's own Kevin Burt.
All right, welcome to Friday.
Oh, it is a beautiful day.
Okay.
Now you know what time it is.
Okay.
Boom, shakalaka! Well, yes.
Yes, welcome to North End Update Live. You know, this is the best show on the internet.
Hey, the best and the most watched.
That's right. Shout out to our frequent viewers. Thank you for watching Dusky Steele, Tim Cooper, Rochelle Chase, Travis Lee Ferguson, Blue Bellows Culpepper. Oh, that's why you tagged him. All right. Vanita Wright. Thank you, Derek Robinson. And Cynthia Golden.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
All right, you know there's always something good happening on the North End and everywhere else. And we were just recently told, Rocky, we the aunties with the tea.
Okay, all right. Newsflash, birthday people, stick around. We got Kevin Burt. He's going to make up his own birthday song and sing it to you like he did last time.
All right, so you're in for a special treat today.
Yes. Imani, a couple comments before we introduce them?
We have 2 comments. The first is from Rick Vanderwall saying, "We are tuned in."
Oh, yeah, there's another musician.
And Miss Lori Andell, my grandmama, said, "Boom shakalaka, my beautiful."
Hey, Lori.
Oh, my goodness, another big fan. She loves some Kevin Burt. I knew she'd be watching. Who doesn't, right? All right, I think it's time to go ahead. And Chastity's still here, too. She couldn't leave the party because right.
Kevin Burt.
Right.
All right.
Right, we're such groupies. So I think Ed's going to go ahead when he gets back maybe to open up the shot and we can introduce who you've been waiting for, Kevin Burt, and of course Chastity too.
Yay!
Yay! All right.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome home, Kevin. Yes.
It's good to be home. It's
Yes.
good to sneak back in and you know have a big party.
Yes, that's
we
right.
love it. We love it. And Chastity, thank you for sticking around.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to see Kevin Burt again. I've seen you a few times perform and I'm just blown away. I don't know if anyone was here this summer. We had some disturbances for the African American Fest at Lincoln Park, but boy, you played your heart out and it was so, so beautiful. It felt like it was an intimate, personal concert that day at the park. So it's great to have you back in Waterloo.
It is always an honor to come back home, and you know it blows me away. A lot of times folks say, you know, when you do things, it's hard to come back home, and you know, this is the one place that I know whatever audience I got is going to be 100% honest with me.
That's right.
And so
right.
I get ultra nervous coming home because you know it matters. You know, I mean, it just matters. Coming home matters to me, and so you know, there's a lot of souls that are here that made me who I am, and so I got a lot of pride, a lot of thank you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Now, you know, I've been kind of I've been watching you, that song you've been singing. And I know that you've done some stuff. You've been just recently at the Blues. Where were you with all the blue in the background that we just shared on our Facebook page?
I was just in New York City at the Iridium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the new album came out on January 5th, debuted #2 on the Billboard Blues charts.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of opportunities have opened up for myself and the band for us to tour, and just got word today that we're going to be headed over to Europe for a little while.
Oh my goodness!
And doing some things, and it all stems from, you know, the work that's been put in, the groundwork that's been laid over the years. But this album, the music of Bill Withers is timeless. You know, it's one of those things, but it's the human condition recycles itself. And he wrote anthems in regards to the human condition, and a lot of these aren't just the hits that we're putting out there. These are the songs that influenced me, have a why in my life for me to do them. It's not just, you know, the opportunity tomorrow at Blue Dorn is going to be the opportunity for me to actually explain the why a little bit. Coming to the live show, you get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, you know, we have a talking point. When somebody like Kevin Burt said, you know, we don't really go through the whole show like we normally do, but
Yeah,
I think
just play it a little bit by ear, yeah.
Yeah, because I want to talk about Bill Withers. I know that's one of your inspirations. But we have this talking point. What do we have, Shadiva?
Our talking point today is knowledge is learning something every day. Wisdom is letting go of something every day.
Yeah. So, Chastity, can you speak to that for a minute? Then we're going to kind of let each other see what we think about it.
They do go hand in hand, learning something new and then letting things go. I don't think you can work with children and not really learn that lesson. I mean, I'm learning something new every day, and they teach me how to what to let go and what's most important. And I feel like when you live a life of gratitude, when you're living in a way that you're grateful and content, then you can just be present. And, you know, in my chapel class, the kids sit around in a circle and I read Bible stories to them, and I have to pull names to see who gets to do my hair.
I know. They all line up, and everybody gets a time. She says, okay, you sit down. Okay, you come on. And the next one comes
and
over.
I had to start doing that because they all wanted to do it, and I wasn't picking certain people enough anyway. But they do that. And it's a reminder, just let things go. Let it go. Don't try to control the environment so much. Don't try to have one thing you really can let go of is control, because you don't really have much of it anyway. So especially working with kids. So learning when to let go of certain things, especially trying to let go of you controlling everything. And then when that happens, you learn so much more.
Very good. Comments real quick. Imani, somebody trying to talk to us.
All right, we have 3 comments. So first comment are clapping hands for me. Right?
Yes.
I love that.
Our second. Oh.
No. Did you have a winner for the tickets? I think you mentioned.
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, you better.
Wait.
RLCA hashtag.
Amy Cass.
Amy Cass.
All right.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Good.
And we're giving away Gallagher Blue Dorn tickets today as well to see Kevin Burt tomorrow. I will be out of town, but I wanted to go so bad. But anyway, how about type in hashtag GBD, okay? And then let us know who's commenting, and we'll get your name in the bucket.
Okay.
What do you think about that, Chevy?
I think that's awesome.
All right. Okay, Kevin, what do you know about letting things go and learning something new?
You know, I'm going to defer to some of the things that I pulled from some of the songs that have encouraged me to be who I am a little bit, and helped me through some spots in my life that I didn't exactly know the right route to take to get through. But one of the songs that I recorded that means a lot to me is a song called "The World Keeps Going Round and Round." It's a Bill Withers tune, and that song talks a lot about sometimes as we're moving forward, we turn around and we look behind us, and not all of those interactions are those things that help us move forward, but eventually we'll find our way. But just understand, no matter what you do or how good you think the world's gonna keep spinning. It's just not about you, and so the control thing is a big part, you know. And so you hold on to the things and you carry what you can.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Comments, Imani.
All right, correction. It wasn't Miss Amy Cass, but we have 2 winners, Renita Wright and Miss Lorraine.
Okay.
Okay.
Great to see you there. Too bad y'all won't be in the VIP with us. But
you can
everybody
upgrade your
can
ticket. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So upgrade is possible.
Upgrade if you want
Okay.
to. Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. But
Upgrade
so
is
happy
possible.
that you'll be part of our event.
Yes, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we then just moving straight ahead? We moving straight ahead. I got a question for you.
There
Bring it
you
on,
go.
bring it on.
Especially for you, that was sent and curated.
Yes, just for you.
And that question is, how did you end up tackling the mayor in a flag football game?
It wasn't a tackle. I blocked it. It was on a screen pass. And he just happened to be there. As an offensive lineman, it is my responsibility just to move whoever's in the way out the way.
And it just happened to
And
be
it just happened to be him.
Okay.
And I think he didn't expect me to come up on him as quickly as I did. And when I came up on him, I just kept going. There's a lot more me than there is Mr. Mayor Hart.
Right. But when it's flagged, you know, that seems like
just blocking him. I was just blocking him. You know, and yeah, there's just it's you know, kind of like a Mack truck coming at a Subaru. You know what I'm saying?
Great comparison.
You know, I give him an Audi. He's a sports car. I give him that. That brother got some moves on him. But if he's coming up against that big
out the way.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little too late for that.
Okay.
And Mayor wanted us to ask him that specifically. So, Mayor, if you're watching, that's the answer. Right?
Go.
Right.
We have more comments.
We have one comment from Loletta Carter Montgomery.
Oh, my girl.
Saying hello.
Hello, beautiful.
More Chastity, Martin, and Kevin.
Hello.
Yes, hello. What's that? Oh, yeah, you're doing a great job. Imani is our intern, and she's doing a great job. Have you met Kevin Burt? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you are related.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, I met the people at the doctor's office, and they didn't know who Kevin Burt was. I'm like, what? So if you're watching, here he is. You get to hear a little bit from him today as well. I'm sorry, Shabib, what?
No. Talk about your performance tomorrow.
That's
what
right.
people can expect.
You know, first and foremost, it's not a tribute band coming in to do a thing where I'm trying to do an impersonation of Bill Withers. These are the songs that influenced me. Some of the songs are hits, like I said, but some of them are lesser known songs that, like I said, they found me in times that I was trying to find my way through. And music for everybody is always, and for our culture, it's always been a thing that helps us in those times where we need to find that strength. Somebody found the words or the melody that we needed in order to just keep moving forward. And on your best day, you turn to music to make it a party. On your worst day, you turn to music to help pick you up. And so Mr. Withers, for whatever reason, his music was one that I always ended up going back to. And it's just the universal stories, the way that he was able to put the words together and pretty simple melodies that had familiarity, but because of what was being said, felt remarkably complex.
Wow.
But for me, the influence was strong, and the opportunity, I had the opportunity in about, I want to say like 2005, 2006, to make a pilgrimage to LA to actually sit down and talk with Mr. Withers.
Oh, wow, what a gift.
And in that time that he gave me, it was supposed to be about a 20-minute meeting. It ended up being about a 2-hour session. There were some filmmakers in Iowa City that found out about and actually helped to organize the meeting that I was going to get to have with Mr. Withers, and they filmed a documentary about it.
Oh, wow.
And that documentary has just never been released because all I wanted to do was tell him thank you.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't set out to do what he did so that it would influence me in any way. It just happened that way. And it's a thing to me when you have those souls in your world. I just want to make sure that they know that there's one person that's found that has gratitude for that, and be able to say, you know, whether it's your English teacher, whether it's you know, a baseball coach, the grocery store, the mailman, whoever that person was that showed you the kindness or the time, and it influenced you to make your day better, brighter, whatever.
Yeah.
To say thank you to those people isn't something that always happens, and so I just wanted to do that for Mr. Withers.
Yes.
And because there wasn't that you know, rainbows and butterflies moment of he helped this guy's career, nobody wanted to touch this documentary. They thought it was, that's just kind of messed up. It's like, mission was accomplished from there.
Right.
The thing that didn't have to happen over the years since periodically I just get these emails that just had one sentence, you know, things like, "You still doing your thing? You still at it?" And it was just a message from Mr. Withers of saying, you know,
keep
you still do it. Yeah, keep doing your thing.
Don't let it go, because you have a passion, and it shows in your, oh my goodness, you can hear it in every riff, every note, you know. Anytime you sing, it touches my soul for sure. I mean, especially with them last $2. No. All of your songs are so good. I just love to hear you sing.
I would, if I could even just say, I know, I was very moved by what you said about the gentleman that moved, Bill Withers, thank you. Bill Withers, that touched you so much. I can identify with that so much, you know, just having, for me, it's Lauryn Hill when she came out with her Unplugged CD. It just was almost prophetic, where I didn't know why it meant so much to me at the time, but then now, 20 years later, the songs that resonated then are still, they stick with you and they touched you for some reason. So it was just like a divine thing where the music meets you where you are and then takes you to where you're going sometimes.
And like I said, I may never write that song, you know, but that is that thing that I'll continue to reach for. You know, I get put into the blues category. That's in my head, in my heart. That component of exchange of emotion is the thing that, to me, defines what blues is. It's not a chord progression. It's not where you're from, any of that kind of stuff. It is that emotional exchange that happens within it. But the blues genre is so set aside, even though its influence is probably biggest to American culture, British culture, culture all around the world. There's blues festivals everywhere.
That's right, Kevin. In our Give It Air today, we're talking about the origin of blues, and it's kind of a blanket statement, but actually to say that without Africans being enslaved, I don't know if we'd have the blues, because it all came from all that pain.
It's not because of it. It's in spite of it.
It's in spite. Thank you.
It is that thing that our strength is manifested. You hear it in gospel music, but not every moment is spent in the gospel. And so that blues component, that thing, that yin and that yang kind of thing, not everybody that needs a message walks through the doors of the church. That same message can be delivered with anything. I think B.B. King said, you know, he started out as a gospel player, and all the folks would come to the church and be like, listen to him, this young man singing, that's beautiful. But when he would sing the blues, folks would be like, that boy's singing his tail off, give him some money. You know?
I think somebody wants to holler at us. Where is it? What do we got?
3 comments.
3 comments. What do we got?
The first is from Loretta Carter Montgomery.
All right.
Chastity is truly one of the wisest young women I knew.
She all right. What about me, though? Lolita, who gave you the good, the great advice? No, you are.
Help her, Lord.
This is my daughter. This is my daughter. Okay. And any more comments?
Renita Wright has said 2 things. First, she said #RLCA.
Okay.
And then the last comment she left was, yes, these last $2.
Okay. Well, we understand that you're going to play with us, and our time, we could talk all day. Really, I'd love to just listen to all your things.
I want to make sure that I say all of the stuff I'm supposed to.
Where do you want
the doors open tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Show starts at 7.
Yes.
Tickets are available. Ticket prices start at $19 and go up to $39, and can be purchased at the box office up at 5:30. There will be a sign language interpreter for anybody that is in need of deaf services. And we've got, I've been given the opportunity to give away a couple pairs of tickets and a couple pair of passes to the private event that's ahead of the concert.
Oh.
So they'll be serving barbecue and there'll be drinks and those kinds of things. And I'll be doing a few minutes of just a Q&A and just a presentation. Also just yesterday, I did a TED Talk.
Oh.
I was recorded doing a thing on blues education, and I do a Blues in Schools program also, and just found out that I'm going to be taking over the Blues in the Schools program down in Helena, Arkansas, with the King Biscuit Foundation and the Sonny Boy Williamson Foundation. So.
Wow.
All
Well,
of
there's
those
nobody
things
better to do it. I mean, you know, you breathe the blues. I mean, like all in one guy. You know, it's just seems
such a
like
blessing.
Yes.
I'm excited. It's truly a blessing, and all of that stuff started here, and I'm so proud to be able to go different places and say, yeah, I'm from Waterloo, Iowa, and folks, I get the same response every place I go. I didn't know there was black folks in Iowa.
Okay, right.
I didn't know this. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. And it's like the history that has been created through here, from here, the number of people that have tried to make the world a better place is vast.
Yes.
And we don't celebrate enough of the heroes that truly have made Waterloo a unique and wonderful place. I'll bet during Black History Month, not one school said, do you know who the Jesse Cosby Center is named after and why it's named after him?
Yes.
And that's truly Waterloo's Black history.
Okay.
You know, I'll almost guarantee you folks don't understand what the relevance, and I know that it's not there anymore, and it should be. Cliff Supper Club.
Oh my goodness.
The power of
the
what
needs to be rebuilt in the same way.
Well, I still try and poke and prod to say that, you know, let's move the African Museum, the African American Museum, to his site.
Right, right.
You know, and open the restaurant back up.
Yes.
Give people a reason to walk it through those doors every day.
And the history trail, they're working on a Black History Trail. Would be great to go right down that what they used to call the alley there. I won't say the whole thing.
Yeah.
But that space, the amount of history that passed through those doors and happened in Waterloo because it was there, it's only around pretty much in oral history. And we don't invite those individuals that have those stories to tell them often enough.
Right.
And you know, that's one of the reasons that I migrate and keep focused in the blues is because in song you get a history lesson every time.
That's right.
Thank you for that challenge, though. Seriously, like we do need to make sure that we're using our platforms to share and say their names, so to speak.
Right.
You know, say their names and make sure that people know we're not just here because people came before us and worked on those railroads and stayed in them boxcars and opened up that restaurant and made sure that we had something to stand on.
The history is not that old.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's just not. It's not, you know, taking it back so far that people look at it and say, well, that's not relevant.
It's our parents' lifetime. My parents,
Well,
my
I
mother
mean,
and father met at Cliff Supper Club.
But we still, as a collective, we still have to remember that we're 3 generations out of slavery.
Right.
We're only 3 generations out of slavery.
Yeah.
And so we still need to make sure that there's an understanding that this stuff that continues to happen, that we keep setting aside as if it's insignificant, our antiques should have the same value as everybody else's.
That's right.
You know, they should gain in value as well. And once they become not only just valued, the information in its own right is, in my opinion, priceless. Our culture is priceless.
That's right.
And so that's, again, and for me, it's a part of this gig.
That's right. Well, let's hear some music, okay?
Yes.
Because I
Make
think
good things
I
happen.
know we got to have some of that before we go. And then we still got some birthday people, so birthday people, this might be your song.
That's it. That's going to be it. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. And you get a song. And you get a song.
Who are they, Mom? We'll say their names.
Oh,
before.
yeah, say their names.
While Kevin's getting
I'll let
ready.
you do that.
Okay.
Birthday people, you have a special treat. And we saying happy birthday to Gina Weekly, Mark Olson, Nicole Gunther, Donnie Brown, Shantoya Day, Matthew Gibbon, and 104 years old, Miss Aretha White.
Wow. Let's give her a hand.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful.
4 years
Happy
old.
birthday.
God bless you, Miss
Happy
Aretha.
birthday also to Gwinnett, Christine Culpepper, Mike Dargan, Kelly Conrad,
Yes.
Prince Taylor, Terry Smith, and Randy Fox. Hey, hey, hey. And yes. What is that? I don't know what that says. Oh, hey, Dad. Happy birthday, Dad, Gregory Ferguson. I don't know what you
How
got.
do you get off the list?
Yes.
Oh, he must not be our friend on.
Oh, I thought
That's where we get our birthday people.
Yes,
Well,
happy
fine.
birthday. Here's your birthday song from Kevin Burt, the one and only.
Internationally acclaimed blues artist, Kevin Burt.
Yes.
We'll make it simple for the birthday. We'll just go this route.
Okay.
Happy birthday
Okay.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all y'all.
Okay. Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
All right.
Is
Yes.
that
Beautiful. They can't ask for nothing better than that. Thank you.
And then we'll do. I just heard you guys talking about it. Well, yeah, we'll do it this route.
Okay.
I heard you guys talking about this one. And so, this song, when I spoke with Mr. Withers, he said that this was his favorite of all the songs that he'd written. It was his most personal. And I took that story and I took it to heart. And anytime I played this song, it had a certain meaning. When my mother was just about to pass away, she asked me to sing this song at her funeral. And so it took it to a whole nother place.
Right.
And so this is one of the songs that'll be played tomorrow at the show. This is well, y'all will recognize it. Grandma's hand clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hand played a tambourine so well. Oh, my grandma's hand used to issue out a warning. She'd say, well, baby, don't you run so fast. You might fall on a piece of glass. There might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hand. Grandma's hand soothed the local unwed mother. My grandma's hand picked me up each time I fell. Oh, my grandma's hand used to lift her face and tell her, she'd say, well, baby, grandma, understand that you really love that man, but put yourself in Jesus' hand. My grandma's hand. Grandma's hand used to hand me a piece of candy. My grandma's hand, Lord, they pick me up each time I fell. Oh, you know my grandma's hand, it sure to come in handy when she say, well, Manny, don't you whip that boy. What you won't thank him for? He ain't dropped no apple corn, but I don't have grandma anymore. If I get to heaven, I'm gonna look for, I'll be looking for, I'm gonna look for my grandma's hand.
That's something, I'm telling you. That is something you are gifted with, and thank you so much for that. And the fact that it brings you to your mother. I remember you and your mother, you guys had a convertible. And I remember I was living on Idaho Street, and I used to see your mother with her blonde hair flying in the air, and y'all was sitting in the back seat. And I didn't know you, and you didn't know me, but I was like, who is that family? Then, of course, later on, I found out who you were. And I met Dawn personally, so I know his sister, a beautiful young woman. And I don't know your brothers, but you have one at the fire department, I think.
One at the fire department. My oldest brother, Sean, passed away a couple years ago, but he was also a firefighter here in Waterloo.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for sharing your gift with us today. It means so much, Kevin.
Absolutely. What a treasure, what a gift. Thank you so much for staying connected to home, and we are all the better for it.
That's right.
And for the folks who were watching today, you got a special treat, and you got a special tease as to what's going to be happening tomorrow
at the
Gallagher Blue Dawn Performing Arts Center.
Can people purchase tickets at the door? Do they have to purchase in advance?
I believe that they'll still be able to get tickets at the door, at the box office until 5:30.
Okay, I'm seeing the thumbs up from
and probably even if there's seats available, I can't see turning anybody away. So they'll make it happen. But if again, if you'd like to come to the VIP, you need to make sure that you pick those up ahead of time, because I look forward to that, and I hope this is the first time that I'm getting the opportunity to be a part of the actual programming of Blue Dawn, where it's about what Kevin Burt is doing.
Yes.
I've been a part of some other programming there, but it was a beautiful opportunity. But this is my opportunity to do me. And so I'm very honored to be given this opportunity by the folks at Gallagher Blue Dawn, and I hope it's the first of many.
Yes.
Wonderful.
We work with Jennifer Onebo. They're supporters of ours, and Steve Kerrigan. So and the Gallagher Blue Dawn. They're just great. We're so glad that they're bringing the arts to our communities, and sometimes even going out to the communities and bring it right to you. They do those candlelight things. Just a great organization.
Absolutely.
So Kevin, thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna have to wrap it up. We hate to. I could just sit here all night. Right.
I appreciate y'all so much, and again, to everybody that shows support to the good folks here that do the North End update, thank you. Thank you for making sure that the information that they're giving is not information that's just available unless you ask the right questions. And so I appreciate y'all just telling the world how great home is.
That's right.
Great. Well, you heard it here. And you girls at the doctor's office today, now you know. I was like, you don't know Kevin Burt. Here's a card. Watch our show today.
That's right. That's right.
We got to close out now. But one thing we've learned as seasoned women, we've learned that people will forget what you say and forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. What you learned, Shaviva?
I have learned that you don't sit down and wait for opportunities to come. You get up and make them.
There you go.
Awesome.
All right. And until next week, Chastity, you want to tell our viewers what?
That you are all wonderful.
Okay.
Keep doing what makes.
There you go.
Keep doing what makes you awesome.
That's right, like Chastity and like Kevin
Burt.
Because
you make us all look good.
Big love, everybody.
Until next week. See you later.
next time.
Big love, everybody.